Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a big collaboration video. It is with three wonderful, hard-working mommies, and we decided to get together to do some holiday baking for you. We will each be cooking a different recipe that is tried and true in our family that we make every single year during this holiday season. I am collabing with Jaconda Davis in Not Just Mommy Time. I have collabed with her before, so you guys have most likely seen her other videos as well. At Home with Tori and Morgan Lee. These ladies are so amazing. They are just really great moms. I hope you guys check out their channels. I will leave the links down below to everything so you guys can find it in one place to make it easy for you. Today I will be making pumpkin pie with my secret ingredient. This pumpkin pie was actually an accident a long time ago, years ago when I started baking. I made this pumpkin pie. I accidentally thought there was a certain ingredient that was supposed to be in there, so I added it, and I was like, I'm not gonna dump this pie because I might as well just bake it. I don't wanna waste it. And I baked it, and it was the best thing ever. It was the best mistake ever. This pie, my husband absolutely loves it. His family loved it. My family loved it. My friends love it. It is amazing. And I made it a lot during the holiday season when I was working as a teacher, and it was so great. So I really hope you guys try this recipe. I don't usually hand out this recipe a lot, so I'm kind of just do it on YouTube. Might as well just go all out, right? So I hope you guys try this recipe, and don't forget to check out the other three girls and test out their recipes. All right, so let's get on with this video.
So here are the ingredients you are going to need for your graham cracker crust. I know, a graham cracker crust for pumpkin pie, trust me, it is delicious. I have tried other pie crust recipes and it doesn't work. I think the graham crackers work a lot better. So what you're going to need is 6 tablespoons of butter. Don't put the butter in the microwave, it will explode. My butter has exploded many times. So I just melt them in a pot, and then I get my graham crackers. I just use a whole packet that is in the box, and I put it in my blender here, and I just blitz it until it is a nice fine, almost like powder consistency. You don't want it too fine, just, enough to make the crust. If you don't have a blender like this, you could stick the graham crackers in a Ziploc bag, make sure it's tightly closed, and get a rolling pin or a pot or something heavy and smash the crackers until it is that consistency. So after the graham crackers are blended, I add my 1/3 cup of white sugar and a dash of cinnamon. That's my little secret ingredient for my graham cracker crust. And then after you do that, add the butter, the 6 tablespoons of butter, and mix it till the butter is all incorporated in the pie crust and it sticks together. I am using a 9-inch deep pie dish, and I'm going to use a metal measuring spoon to press down on the graham cracker crust. When you do this, you ensure even bake and even crust all around. You definitely want to have the even crust so that you guys can have an even bake for this pumpkin pie. Once you are done forming the crust, just put the crust to the side. Do not bake it. Make sure you are using an unbaked pie crust when you are making pumpkin pie. Here are the ingredients you're going to need for the pumpkin pie. I am using the Libby's brand for the 100% pure pumpkin. It just tastes way better, and I prefer using that brand. I have tried other pumpkin brands and it just does not taste the same. Definitely use and stick with Libby's. Now to make the pumpkin pie. I am using a stand mixer. The KitchenAid stand mixer is the best. If you don't have one, you can use a regular hand mixer or just mix it yourself. So right here I am adding a 3/4 cup of white sugar, and then I'm going to add my 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Now my secret with the cinnamon is I don't level it out. When I scoop it out from the container, I do a nice big old scoop of cinnamon and add it to the mixture, and it tastes really good. And after I do the ground cinnamon, I add 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of ground ginger, and a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves, and 2 eggs. Now when doing the 2 eggs, make sure to beat the eggs in a separate bowl and then add it to the mixture. That's really important. I think it just makes the pie a lot better, or I should say a lot fluffier. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. It's a lot better if you beat the eggs in a separate bowl. And then I add my 1 15-ounce of Libby's 100% pure pumpkin and the 1 can of the evaporated milk. Now, my secret ingredient for this recipe, I'm not sure if I want to share it with you, but I am, is 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. I know, why would you add nutmeg to your pumpkin pie? Just do it, guys, and it tastes so good and it smells amazing. Trust me on this. I guarantee you guys the flavor is so good, and I do it all the time, and no one could ever get that secret ingredient right. So I'm sharing it with the world. It is nutmeg. When adding your evaporated milk, make sure you are adding it slowly into the pie mixture. Mix it in little by little and then pour the whole thing together. You just don't want to overwhelm the pie with too much evaporated milk and it doesn't get fully mixed into the pie. So just do it slowly and it'll turn out great. So while that is mixing and incorporating all together, preheat your oven to 425 degrees. I know that is really hot. 425 degrees is really hot, but trust me, just do it. And once you're done mixing all your ingredients together, pour the pumpkin pie mixture into the unbaked pie shell and then put it in your oven for 15 minutes. Only 15 minutes. And when 15 minutes is done, reduce the temperature to 350 degrees and bake. I baked mine for 45 minutes and it was perfect. When testing to see if your pie is all done, get a knife, a nice clean knife, stick it in at least 1/2 inch into the pie, and if it comes out clean, it's done. If it doesn't come out clean, bake it in for another 10 minutes. I do 10-minute increments, and if your crust starts to burn on the edges, put some foil around the pie shell and it should be just fine.
Alright, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to check out the other 3 girls' videos as well and their recipes. Let me know down below in the comments if you've tried my pumpkin pie recipe, because I really want to know what you guys think. It really is delicious, guys. And pumpkin pie is best with whipped cream, so don't forget the whipped cream. That's it for this video. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.